Alright, let's see. Says that everything is green, everything is good, everything is gold, supposedly. Alright. Yep, it looks like it is. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So, just a short stream for all my VOD watchers and stuff. Nothing special going on today. Just leveling more of my Warlock, getting ready for Cataclysm to be over with. So, getting everything done in all that fashion. I'm actually pretty tired right now, so I'm kind of waking up a little bit. I just ate, so I'm kind of sleepy. But I should recover pretty quickly. I'm not playing any other game today, just Cataclysm. I think my plan right now is to just vibe with what I got right now. Run dungeons, do some quests, all that fun stuff. Just experience. Just gotta get more experience. I think when I hit 55, I'm gonna take a break and switch over to playing I'm thinking I'm gonna make a Death Knight. Miss Pandaria Death Knight was kind of fun, so I'm thinking about doing that too. Have a side character. It being a Death Knight might fit pretty well. Everybody's at least gotta get one Death Knight, you know? So, I think that's my plan. Hit 55, make a Death Knight, do the Death Knight zone. I think that's gonna be the dealio. And since nothing big or special is going on, I think I'm just gonna be relaxed. I'm not gonna be super pumped or excited or whatnot. I am excited though that it's 1 month away from Mr. Pandaria, which I will probably be streaming a lot of. So I will still be making private serve videos, just normal private serve videos. But I think when it comes to my streams, I think it's just gonna be Mr. Pandaria streams and maybe Ascension once in a while. Maybe Turtle WoW once in a while. I don't know yet. But I'm really gonna be hammering Mr. Pandaria. And if the Blizzard does make a proper Classic Plus, I will probably be playing that too. So I'm trying to set up to where there's enough going on to where I can actually have some dedicated days to where I can stream certain games and I don't have to stick to one thing. Because I know Project Epoch is coming out soon as well. So I'm thinking maybe when that comes out, I'll do Mist of Pandaria some days, Epoch WoW on other days, Ascension some days, but also having like series of videos come out as well. A lot of stuff's going on. A lot of stuff that I actually want to play is coming out, so there might be some stuff that I'll be able to do. And if I actually do long streams, long period streams, like 5 to 7 hours, if I can just switch those games, just play through them all, one stream, 3 different WoWs, I will. Because I think that would be pretty fun. Not gonna lie. It just keeps us busy and keeps the rotation. So I think that's my plan, at the very least. How I want to have it set up anyway. Alright. Back to doing this. Alright. I almost out-leveled this area. I'm surprised I can still run this area. Upper City. Is that what we have? I thought it was detention block. I mean, it says detention block, so I'll assume it's detention block. Alright, getting a lot of grizzly trophies here. All in good fun. All in good times. Yeah. I love seeing that damage. Love seeing all that damage. Go in, pet. Hell yeah. All that damage. All them trophies. Feels good. Clearing all this out. All fun time. Just burn it all away. All the dust, all the enchantment. Yes. Get in there, and I'll just have them blade storm it all away. I do like the fact that I'm actually getting some VOD watchers on these streams after the fact, so I'm actually having, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty fun. Pretty fun, actually. Mostly because I don't see that very often. Most of my streams don't really get a whole lot of attention, but I'm glad that these are getting some bits of attention after the fact. Kind of sucks though, because you know, when I see all those VOD watchers just start going up, I just think, you know, if they could catch me live, it would be even better, because they'll be able to watch and interact, talk, chit chat, you know, have a good time. But unfortunately, that the unfortunate truth is that they probably aren't part of the same time zone. So they probably don't have any good time to actually watch my stuff live. Which kind of sucks, but obviously because I have a job and everything, I gotta, unfortunately, have to adhere to my job. And I can't stream all day. So people can't really, you know, check out my streams very much. Which kind of does blow, honestly. Because I like everybody to, you know, come hang out and stuff. But it is what it is. Eventually I'll be able to stream all day. I would like to do 12-hour streams, if I'm honest. I'd love to do 12-hour streams. I think that would be so fun. To do it all day, but unfortunately, you know, working a day job. Can't, not really viable. Unfortunately, that's the unfortunate truth of the matter. You know, can't help it. Can't really help that. So I have to roll with the punches and suck it up. Even if it does make me upset that I won't be able to do it. Ooh, a bunch of my stuff did sell, but some stuff unfortunately did not sell. But I did get a few bit here. How much am I got to? I don't think I ever, nah, I was gonna say, I don't think I was gonna make it for 400 gold. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. For sure. Let's see. I need zesty clam meat. And I don't think crabs drop. No, I don't think they do, but I think turtles do. Turtles drop clams, I know that. And turtle meat. And turtle meat. Lots of turtle meat. Alright, let's go ahead and queue back up, queue back in, and try to get as much experience as I can. While some of me out here try to find zesty clam meat. I forgot, I know there's an area here that's got a bunch of turtles, but thanks to Cataclysm, I'm not sure if those turtles are still there. So, I have to go and do it the hard way. The hard way. I mean, I can. I know, heck, I know. I probably can. But unfortunately, the auction house here in the Goblin Town is not at all connected to the Stormwind Orgrimmar one. So I would have to take a flight. Have to fly. Oh, I have to fly. I really wish I had the Glyph of Midnight in freaking Cataclysm. That would be extremely wonderful. Ugh. Ugh. Kind of hoping that I can run a sunken temple. That'll give me the experience I need. And then some. And then some. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna sell anything else.
I got what you need.
Who's this gladiator?
Speak, friend. You say.
Long flight. Long flight. Well, flight into a dungeon. I hope it's a sunken temple. Yeah, I hope it is anyway. Yes. That means I can actually... Hopefully don't forget to turn these quests in.
Good luck, friend.
There we go.
summon me.
Time to mess with the dragons. That's cool. DPS left. Glad it was a DPS and not a healer. And not the healer. Get in there. Blade Storm. Blade Storm. Hunter. Interesting. Very interesting. Three days a week, yeah. Yeah. I could try to do that. I mean, tomorrow I am gonna try. I'm gonna try to. It all depends on how work is. That's pretty much how my streams are just gonna be decided now. It's just how bad is work gonna kick my ass. It's just how it is. I mean, I don't know if it's healthy to do that. Or if it's, you know, efficient enough to do that. Good to know they can fear my pet into other freaking mobs. Yikes. Get pretty close to me. I want that. I don't need all them ghosts trying to fight me. You're dead. Was dead. He has to run. Gotta run, bro. Can't let them spirits take you down. Yeah, they need to run from the ghosts.
The soul player comes.
Oh, am I holding off from leveling in TBC? Some people might think that. No. Actually, no. The reason why I started my warrior was not because I want to hold off. It's mostly because I want to add more series to my channel, and I was thinking as I was leveling this warlock that, you know, there was a hardcore character that I really liked playing, which was a troll warrior, and I thought, you know, warrior is fun in mists, warrior is fun in cataclysm, and I thought, you know what, yeah, screw it, I'll make a new series, I'll do a warrior alongside a druid on Ascension, and doing more Turtle WoW would probably be cool, because I know there's some people on my channel who like to comment about Turtle WoW this and Turtle WoW that, and I thought, you know what, I guess, you know, I could pander to these people too. So I'm just adding more stuff to my channel, more things to do. I don't mind TBC leveling personally. I like TBC. If anything, if I'm holding off any expansion, it's Wrath of the Lich King. Because Wrath of the Lich King to me is quite long. Very long. Versus TBC, where it's pretty much Hellfire Peninsula into the Car Forest. Then I usually head over to Shadow Moon Valley, but I mean, not Tekar Forest, the Zangomarsh, and then Tekar Forest, and then go to Shadow Moon Valley and finish at like level 68 and then go to Northrend. So, I mean, it's very, very short, so I don't really hate it. I like it. Honestly, I'm an altaholic. That's my big problem. On Retail WoW, I have maxed out my character roster. So I have like 55 out of 55 characters. I really like playing alts. And I thought, I'm at that point now where I'm making videos and streaming to the point where if I make a new character, I have to either record it or stream it. Because it just does not feel right playing it without doing one or the other. So, I guess that's kind of good, especially if I'm going to try and make this hobby work in a good way. Plus, my big problem with my streams is that if I get stuck doing one game, I'll get bored. Or if I get stuck doing one character, I'll get bored. So having new characters and stuff like that leaves open possibilities for me to have longer streams and stuff. So, if anything, it's really just an excuse to make more shit. In the end, it is. Scratched. Scratch, scratch. Do I play with others on retail? Sometimes. I mean, I do have some friends that play. It's just that we don't do stuff together. Like, I have a lot of roleplay friends, so we don't really do content aside from roleplay. It's not really anything stream worthy or video worthy, in my opinion. So, I mean, I used to have friends that did raids. I had friends that did PvP, sometimes dungeons, but they don't use VC, they don't talk. And if anything, if I did it, it'd be feeling, if I did streams with those friends and stuff like that, it would feel less like I'm playing with friends and more like I'm playing with randoms, because nobody talks in VC when I'm doing this stuff or anything. So, not really any entertainment factor. I could get, like, my co-host Logan that I have in a lot. I can get him to do content, but he sucks at PvP. His dungeon skills is not really that great. But I don't think anybody I know is actually great in general. Nip doesn't play retail anymore, so... Well, I mean, he does, but he's just not, like... He doesn't go hard into the game at all. So... It's kind of everybody's fizzling out, but same time, kind of still plays, I guess. Just, they're not involved as much anymore. I can't say that they're fizzling out. That's the one thing I can't say, because we still play. Just kind of here and there. Not bad items, I guess. Got the level up regardless. Regardless, I got the level up. I might get halfway if I turn all these quests in. Wonder how much these recipes are going to go for on the auction house. They're not really good looking, but I guess some people like to have the recipe.
Till next we meet. Good luck, friend. Till next we meet.
Alright. That's done. That's done. I am thinking about doing a Death Knight eventually on Cataclysm so that I can play Death Knight and Mist. I kind of like the Mist Death Knight. I mean, it's not as good as the original Death Knight. Cata made him a little bit more beefier, but I think Mist really fully tried to flesh it out as best they could before Warlords came out and kind of stomped on it. But the great comeback in Legion for Death Knights was pretty cool too. My dad really enjoyed that. No lie. Not gonna lie. Well, why I stay on retail and not fully go to private servers? Well, you see, the problem with kind of doing that is that I still have a lot of friends that play WoW. They do not like the idea or even the philosophy of playing a private server. So if I go full private servers, I would be essentially ditching all the friends that I have right now in favor of starting new and making new friends that play private servers. Because none of my friends that I have right now don't even believe in private servers. They don't think they should exist. They don't think that anybody should have a free-to-play model of the game. Because they are afraid of breaking Blizzard's TOS. Even though it's not like Blizzard's gonna know. Or care. Unless you make the server itself, they don't really care if people play them, but they have that fear. And I hate the idea of losing all of my friends just because I want to go full-time private server. I don't like that idea at all. So, I try to play both. Even if it is cost me to play on retail. Even if the servers do suck. And what I mean by servers, I mean just where the game is right now. The fact that Blizzard had the idea and the notion to make a classic version of the game multiple times to where you can enjoy classic, Cataclysm, all that kind of stuff, you know, I think that to me is a good trade-off. I think it's a good trade-off. Essentially, it just gives me the excuse that if I don't like where the current retail is right now, I still have something to fall back on. And it's usually expansions that I enjoy. So, that's why. The reason why I even play private servers is because I like the idea of Vanilla Plus, and I like to see people's takes on Vanilla Plus, and how well they can incorporate it. That's pretty much why I play. If you know, Duskhaven, Epoch, Turtle WoW even wasn't around, if Ascension didn't make their RPG Classic Plus that they're working on right now, if they didn't make that, I would probably be full-time retail, playing Classic retail. So that's where I'm at, and kind of why. It is a good question, though. Sometimes I have to remind myself why I still play retail. And it's just because of my friends. Trinkets. Disenchant that. They really don't like giving me vision dust. Should go to Ashenvale. Or Shara. Just get these dig sites. But I'm just so lazy. I'm just so lazy. Area 52. I only have like one max level over on Area 52.
You break it, you buy it.
And she's not really geared for any of that. But I will take your offer into consideration. Especially for streaming content, obviously. I will definitely think about it. Ugh. Tangy clam meat is definitely not that cheap. It is definitely not that cheap. Yikes. How much is 9? 34 gold. Almost 35 gold. Gross. Oh yeah, gearing runs they do weekly. Huh. I might consider it. Oh, Zesty. That's right. I was about to buy the wrong one. Okay, yeah, that's definitely cheaper now. I was gonna say. Alright. Grab that.
Zug zug.
Shit. Crap. I'm trying to remember. Fruit. Meat. Reagents. Oops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, what do you want?
Probably like what? 20?
Glad I can help.
Oh, only zest. Oh. Okay. I'll resell the eggs after then.
What you looking for? Be good.
I thought there was a cheese vendor in Orgrimmar. I know there's one in Stormwind. Maybe I'm misremembering.
How may I aid you?
Yeah, there we go.
What?
I knew there was a cheese vendor here somewhere. God, I really like Sunwalkers. Torrent Paladins go so hard.
Greetings.
Yeah, I do have enough for expert riding, but I won't have enough for the
Farewell.
What do you
Ezra flying yet. Great.
need?
What? You don't like the Sunwalker's Kodo? Light infused Kodo? That's crazy. Maybe I'm a little biased. All things considered, I was a Tauren player for 14 years. Probably, well, probably longer. Well, I don't know. I was a Tauren main in Classic, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm. And when Mists of Pandaria came out, I started dabbling a bit in Pandaren. And then I doubled down Pandaren and Warlords of Draenor. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I really like Tauren. Warhorse is way better. I guess. The human one looks cool. The Blood Elf one, it's alright. I kind of like it. But I really like the Kodo more. I don't know about the Ram. The War Ram. I don't know about the Ram. I'm a little iffy when it comes to the Ram. I have no idea where people want to go. Well, not there. Or there. Where the hell are people? Yeah, it's a lower run. People are getting me confused. You hate big mounts. Okay. I see your I see what you're saying. I personally like medium mounts. Small medium mounts. I like that. The problem is that when you're a Tauren, every mount's pretty big. So, I kind of got used to big mounts. I hate mounts that are too big. I will say that. I hate mounts that are too big. Like, if a mount can't fit through a doorway, I kind of get iffy with it. The Kodo is just big enough to fit in through most buildings. Unless they're, like, Alliance doorways. Alliance doorways kind of, like, are smaller. I don't mind using the broomstick either. The Halloween broomstick. The only problem I have with the broomstick, though, is that you can't use it after Halloween. Which kind of sucks. Bolton Fist. Monstrous Egg. Definitely with that. Dark Moon Fair item. Are you not going where the Orgrimmar Tower get reps and get a lot of flack? See, I never knew that. I never paid too much attention to the reputation stuff. I probably should, but I don't. Honestly, I never paid attention. I never paid attention. I'll probably grab it eventually. I don't think I took the flight path yet, so I should be still in Orgrimmar when I get out of here. Get it for all characters, including warrior. Yeah, well, I will definitely be doing that on my warrior. See, the only thing I thought the tabards were really used for, in my head anyway, I would use them for, is primarily just to get the mounts. The racial mounts. I never really think about the riding costs going down. There we go. Eh. Nothing useful. Nothing at all useful. Oh. My memory is hazy. That's how exhausted I am today. I'm just not thinking. Just not thinking at all. Brain empty. Head empty. Head empty. Shadow Forge Torch, get. Alright, let's take this guy. Take this guy down. I love hitting the buttons and they not doing anything because they get immune. I love when they get immune. It's such a great feeling. Such a great feeling.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
And not a good item. Not an item for me. Definitely not an item for moi.
Watch out!
Yeah, I could see that. I don't mind playing Goblin. The only thing I don't like about Goblin, personally, is their starting zone. It's just too damn long. It's just really long. I really don't like it. I'll be honest. I know they're a good race for all that kind of stuff, but man, it's just too long. Does not appeal very well to me. If I do make a goblin, it's gotta be worth it. You know, I can't just be like, start it. I gotta be dedicated. I gotta be dedicated to it to get through all of that. I think that's why I like Turtle Wild's goblins, is because their starting zone is too unique, and I have not experienced it all. Versus Retail's Goblin starting zone, which I've experienced like 10 different times, maybe even more times. It is definitely, a Goblin zone is definitely, to me, just a one and done deal. I will only make one Goblin and refuse to make any more as long as that freaking starting zone's too long. Nothing. Nothing but dust in the wind. If I get them, they're being turned into dust, reduced to atoms. Well, that was kind of stupid considering that this was lower. Not upper. Good job. Can we do the right side now? It's lower. Lower. Lower Black Rock, and they decided to do upper. Kind of stupid that they did that. Is what it is. It is what it is.
You cannot command
Dog. No, because it was lower. Lower Black Rock, not upper. And everybody decided that upper was better. even though it wasn't the dungeon that we were queued into. Honestly, I would leave. Well, actually, I could leave right now because there's the cooldowns can go away. I don't think I'll get a cooldown. Yeah, cool. I won't get the debuff. Thank God. I'll go insane. I would go insane. Absolutely ballistic. Ha. Pya. Ugh. Oh man. Body pain. Ah. Ah. I started going to the gym after 3 years of not exercising. And I can honestly say, God, it hurts. You have any more thought to having a male ult? For Ascension? Nah. Nah, I don't think I need a male ult. At least I don't think I do. I think I'm fine. For now. Because only that male ult will only be accessed by by characters that aren't taking challenge modes. Which isn't a whole lot. So, unless I can give Alliance... I probably could give Alliance reward. So maybe? I don't know yet. If I can, I will support my druid from my paladin, but I'll see what happens with that. When it comes to normal retail classic that I'm playing right now, yeah, I do support my ults if I have the means to do so. I do. Ugh. Probably get rid of some of these quests that I know I'm not going to turn in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Being able to do that. I kind of stopped myself when I realized that, yeah, that's probably the case. Since nothing is really soul-bound on Ascension. Probably be able to get a few more done. Level 53. You only need to get to, what, 58? Go into TBC stuff. So, it's not too much longer now. 5 more levels.
What's up? Be good. Have
Here
a
you
good
go,
one.
Dirge.
for real.
It is only zesty. Interesting. Good to know.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help. I got what you need.
Yeah, so what I need. Get rid of that. That. Those don't sell. Unfortunately, they don't. Sell that. Yeah.
Hurry back.
It's gonna be overpowered here soon. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Probably should just go back to order more. Get more clam meat. Get the cooking skill up 300 out of 300. Try to get out to 50. I got a lot of professions I gotta work on too. That's a big thing. Silk. I need silk. I need a lot of stuff before I go into Outlands, honestly. Kind of like to aim for that.
What can I do for you?
Aim to have all my professions ready for Outland professions.
McGraw. Go forth to victory.
All those giants. I believe it. But since they're very cheap on the auction house, I don't really have a problem with buying at least a bit of them. Or at least enough, I guess, to get the cooking skill up. Oh god. Lower again. Are they gonna make us... Okay, maybe. Kinda looking like it. Is that another Blackrock low? Trying to do upper? God, if that's the case, I don't want to do this. Oh. Well, that's pretty bad. So a lot of enemies there.
Do not waste my
And now they're
time,
gone.
lesser creature.
And now they are gone. I do hate it that we're supposed to be doing Lower Blackrock, which is the Interrogator Lady, and we're doing Upper again. That's not going to give us the dungeon completion. Which really annoys me to a great deal. It annoys me a great deal. Oh, am I going to tell them? No. I'm not. that's the thing about, retail. Unlike, you know, private server communities where people actually listen, fortunately, the private server community, not private server, the retail community does not listen at all. So I could technically tell them that they're going the wrong way. Sure. But I don't think they're going to read it. I mean, experience is experience. We're just not going to get the dungeon completion because they're doing the whole wrong dungeon in general. But it is what it is. it really is. It's what it is. So. Yeah. Unless you're a tank, nobody really listens to you. Which, unfortunately, as a warlock, I can't really tank. I mean, maybe Miss Pandaria I can have an excuse to tank because of a glyph, but as it stands right now, no. I can't tank.
I can't do that right now.
Not bad weapons. Ugh. I think it would be funny when mists come out. I can try a tank as a warlock. I think that would be extremely funny if it actually works out. I would die laughing. For sure. For sure. And then we not kill a torchbearer? Thought we did. Lead them in the molten core. Ha 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 ha. You know what? I would be tempted. I would be tempted to do something like that. I would like to have at least some friends who actually play this version of the game to do something like that. I would totally do something like that. Just to see what happens. That is a big thing about me. I used to twink out characters back in the day. Before the big level squish. And before all the tier sets had their set bonuses removed. I hated that. I hated that with a passion. That's cool. They pulled the boss and I can't get in. Charming. Adorable. I guess that means I can just sit here and wait. So, I used to have a level 60 twink. I used to have a level 70 twink. I did a level 80 twink. I tried doing an 85 twink, but I didn't really go anywhere with that one. I had a level 19 twink for a time. I had a level 29 twink. I didn't do a 39. 49 was impossible. Well, I couldn't say it was impossible. It is possible. It's just you're not going to find any good gear that gave really good stats at that level. But yeah, I had a good bit of characters dedicated to twinking. I miss those days. I really miss those days. See, that's for PvP. PvP twinks are built like that. Not the twinks I made. Now, level 19, the 29, and the 39 twink, I did do PvP on. But I did not do that on the 60, 70, 80, and 85. I did not do it on those. I did PvE on those. I did raids. I did dungeon carries. Back when they were actually fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. The set bonuses were just... It was one of those, you did not know how strong those set bonuses was because it was during current content. But when you went back through legacy content with those set bonuses, you realize how much more damage that you do and how much more survivability you had. It's insane. I didn't even think about it until I did it. It was crazy. I admit, though, when I did the level 60, it was during Wrath of the Lich King. Which was a bummer because nobody could get Nax Ramus gear. The highest gear you could probably get is AQ40 gear. Which is, it's okay. It's not the greatest. But it wasn't the worst. Healers had to rely on tier 2. Because most of the tier 2.5 from Encourage was damage oriented. For the most part, anyway. Unless you were a priest, I think. I think priest was the only ones that didn't get a... Well, no, shaman too. Shaman, priests, I think, were the only ones that had, like, flat heal bonus. While everybody else had DPS, including paladins. But, yeah, in the brackets of 9, you could twink a PvP character. But not a PvE character. I mean, I still have to take that warrior to the city. I still kind of do. I will. I will do it. I'll do it. Even though I'll be there anyway. I'll just forget. Conveniently forget. I think during Miss of Pandaria Classic, I might do some twink characters. If I can get some people to help. I guess. I really like watching videos of Twink PDE. There's one video I remember that I watched a long time ago. I don't know if it's still on YouTube. I kind of hope that it's still on YouTube. But it was a level 70 human monk Twink. And he was just soloing Black Temple as a brewmaster. He was tank spec'd and he just soloed every boss. It was just because Monk and Mist was overpowered in general. But giving them actual gear, like a Twink, God, the damage, the absorption that they had. It was a lot better than the stagger system that they have in retail now, honestly. Yeah, you do. You get rep from dungeons. Quests will automatically give you rep, but those tabards were largely for dungeon grinds. Because they saw that the player base was only queuing for looking for dungeon. So they just kind of doubled down on the tabards giving reputation in dungeons. Which, I guess, fair. Which I found stupid. They made the tabards give rep while doing dungeons, which was cool in itself. But you've revamped the overworld to have new quest lines and gear and stuff so that you can, you know, experience a whole new world, but give you a tabard that made you dungeon grind. Kind of skipping out on the world around you, you know? Like I'm doing right now. I'm trying to avoid going through Tanaris and Ungoro Crater and stuff by just trying to dungeon grind into Outland. So I'm kind of proving the point. I'm really proving the point here. Ugh. Alright. I got it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Whoa. Almost fell. Almost fell. Still got a long way with enchanting. Ugh.
That's bound to me.
Oh, sorry. It's not account bound. It's soul bound. So I can't send it to him. I have to literally take that warrior into the city and get it. Yeah, goblin gliders. I'll be honest, I never used them very much. Even after they were introduced, I never used them much. I was like, these things are cool, but pretty lame.
See you around, friend.
I hate to see the price of silk. Not seeing silk down here. It's right here. 1 gold per. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. 1 silk per gold. That's gross. I don't like that. That's nasty. Oh yeah, you didn't have to wait for You didn't have to wait for it, no.
That's it. I got mouths to feed, pal.
I mean, it's not. Trying to. I know I'm trying to like vouch for it. I'm trying to make it. Trying to be like. Okay, so Goblin Gliders wasn't really useful for me because around that time I had slow fall on my mage. So I never really thought about Goblin Gliders for the longest time. Plus playing Pandaren all the time, having Bouncy as a perk, taking a half fall damage, I didn't really have to worry about Goblin Gliders very much. At least for elevator weights. I didn't have to wait for that. I found ways around. I try to find ways around not to discredit my laziness. My impatience and laziness to actually get the Goblin Gliders. Playing that Magnifique is so good for paladins. Attack, power, intellect. Christ. Yeah, those are really, really, really good.
Loktar.
Grilled squid. Winter squid. They still have the same full buff, which is cool. Too bad it's only 10 minutes. Wow. Forgot about Night Fin soup. It might make it. It's turned yellow, which kind of worries me. Now it's green. Probably goes gray at what, 280? I might make it 280. No, it doesn't go gray on 280, so it'll be 285 then.
Go forth to victory. Strength.
What do you need?
Not bad. Can't use it. I can't eat it for the benefit. I don't think it'll be enough. Unless Bear Flank is cheap.
Horde.
If Bear Flank's cheap, I might get that. I might have to do some solo Scarlet Monastery to get freaking silk. Did it the other day off screen just to try to get my tailoring up.
I ain't got it. You don't.
How much is it? Bear Flank. Yeah. Alright. About raw sunscale. Hyphen? Golly. Golly. It's even more. Jesus Christ.
Come back.
Yeah, well, okay. Wait a minute. I could always check.
Cha-ching.
I think I could always check this. No. No, no. No, no, no. Nope. Mm. 300. 325. Yeah. Dark. Claw. Ugh. There's a lot of it, but man, it's still so expensive. Yeah. That's a bit of a pain.
Business with ya.
Bit of a pain, for sure. For sure, a bit of a pain. Well, I think I just gotta hold off cooking then. Kind of blows, but I haven't got the clam meat. Ah! Alright.
Yeah? What do you want?
I still don't think it'll be enough. I think it's gonna go great before it even hits 300. That's just my take. It's just my take.
Too far away.
I probably went overboard with the amount of clam meat. But when it comes to green, I bet I won't even make it. I bet I won't even make it. Ugh. I have to freaking buy more clam meat. Not even one skill up. Not even one skill up. There's a skill up. And another. Nope. Good God.
What can I do for you?
320 for the next one? I'll just give up now. Why does it do that? I didn't ask it to stop. I didn't even touch it or move. Glad I bought 80 of it. Will 38 be enough to get me 8 points? God, this skill bridge sucks. It just sucks. 6 skill points out of 30 clam meat? I don't know. I don't think it'll make it. I don't think it'll make it. I think I have to go back and get more. Maybe if I discourage it enough times, it'll actually do it. 18 for 3 skill points? I don't think so. 16 for 2? I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Got it. But I can't get any other recipes. I don't have any more recipes.
What are you looking for?
I mean, I guess I can make the rest of it. It sells pretty well. Sells one clam. Sells for more than just normal clam. Is there a vendor I gotta talk to? Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting. It's just, it took so many. It took too many clams.
Blades never dull.
Too many clams. Too many mushrooms. Too many mushrooms. Too many clams.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, I did. That's true. I didn't break my sanity yet. Not yet, anyway.
New shipments coming in soon.
Alright, silk. Silk. Need a lot of silk. What do I need for silk? What do I need for silk? Which drops it the most? Uh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the silk. I hate the silk. Silk sucks. Silk sucks. Ugh, I hate to join another freaking Black Rock Mountain group. Just for them to go through the wrong one. Again. West Reach Summit and Thousand Needles. Trying to remember where that's at. Grim Totem Pillagers. Okay. Upper left side of the map, okay. Because I was just thinking, was that part of the extension of the Dark Cloud Pinnacle? So sort of like near the Feralis border, essentially. Oh, how convenient. Step 1 to the... Okay, this is lower. This is lower, I know that much. It's like I'm gonna call it out, it's lower. Now I get to watch to see where everybody goes. Just watching. Gotcha. And tank is going up. Right? Is he? Is he gonna do it? If he does it, then I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I did say something. I said something to them. I said something to them. Now, whether or not they'll listen to me, that's a whole different story, Nick. Now, I did say something. And I told them specifically, if they go anywhere else, they won't get the completion. And they still go anyway. That's the little thing about retail. No matter what, they're still not gonna listen. They will never listen. I mean, the only one that's actually listening is the other warlock. The tank didn't really listen. Even after I put that down in there, he still went off. And the other guy from before said the same thing, said that they were going the wrong way, and the tank didn't listen then. And it's actually the same tank. I know that because I've been paying attention to the name of the tank. The healer is too. The healer is the same as before, and the tank is the same as before. So even after they were told they were going the wrong way, they're still going the wrong way. My guess is that they don't speak English. That would be my guess. Now that's just me assuming. Granted, I'm assuming. Because that's the thing about Cata Classic, I've noticed that there is Spanish community, English community, Portuguese community, aka Brazilian community. All part of the same server. No, the other warlock was a troll warlock. This warlock is an orc warlock. That I also paid attention to. I pay attention to every little minute detail. Actually, yeah, there's that warlock right there is not a troll. And the other person that was actually paying attention to what I was saying was this shaman up here. So this orc shaman definitely was not part of the group before. So, yeah, this is... I don't like it, but it is what it is. I mean, if I get any gear from this, sure. But they're still just going to continuously go the wrong way. They don't even know where they're supposed to go now. They have zero clue as to where they should go. Because he's not paying attention to where he's at.
Watch out!
That's what I'm suspecting. Since these two are from Faralina, I think they know each other. I think they're both friends. And I think the healer is leading him around. That would be my guess. I kind of pay attention to patterns of how people interact. The healer was definitely ready to take the mole machine. So I'm gonna guess and say that I'm gonna take a guess and say what I said. Yeah, I'm definitely paying attention to see. 3 blind mice. True. Here's what it is. I mean, I am getting Orgrimmar rep. Not getting the completions worth because they're not doing the completion. They're lost. They literally just posted in the chat that they're lost. So I'm giving them the heads up of, hey, we need to kill the interrogator chick down on the lower floor for the completion. Whether or not they'll do it, we'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, neat. Yeah, I'm paying attention to the chat. I am. Even though my, webcam's covering over it, I am posting down there. Yep, right back where we started. Where we needed to be to begin with. Casually waiting for the tank to catch up. Ugh. Not that. I'm glad me and the shaman had the same intrusive thoughts. Yeah, he's up there by himself getting his shit kicked in, so I'm not real too worried about it. Use an add-on to get in game. Yeah, I was looking for it in Turtle WoW and I could not find it, so I figured it had to be something external. I never knew there was an auto loot add-on, I'll be honest. I wouldn't think about it. So used to holding down shift loot anyway. When it came down to Turtle WoW anyway. Classic, that didn't have auto loot. There it is. There's the tank. Look at him coming in like an MVP. Like an MVP. Ooh. I always like the rune sword of the tiger. Rune sword of anything, really. So it's so cool.
Blood and thunder.
It's so cool. Turtle WoW using the patch before Classic WoW version is set to 1.13. Turtle WoW is 1.12. Yeah, fair enough. Well, technically Turtle WoW is 1.17 now. But I know what it's based off of. I would have figured they would have added their own custom auto loots toggle. But, it is what it is. Not hating on it or anything. Can't fight your own battles. Now level 54. And got the completion for it. That took way too damn long. That took way too damn long. Incredibly way too long. You asked me earlier, Hick, if I was trying to stall for time to not go into TVC content. It wasn't really for that. If I had to make an excuse to stall, it would be the Black Rock. Black Rock Mountain dungeon. I wanted to stall away from. Cause that's the only thing I could actually run.
Blood and thunder.
Ugh. Just kind of, well, you see, Hick, my warrior might fill that role. Like I did in original retail, hardcore, original hardcore for retail. I made that warrior and became a tank. So I'm about to do the same thing. I just gotta get to level 10. And eventually 15. So that I can. He won't be the greatest tank because he won't have the heirlooms for it. But maybe. Very possible. Yeah, it was the Might set. Yeah, the Might set. It is the tank set. And the Valor set was the damage set. Yeah, that's me remembering things. Should make one on Ascension. Wow, seems like they have some pretty good Mystic Enchantment. I don't know. That's the one thing about Ascension that I've been so hesitant about, is making a healer or a tank, just because of all the crazy mystic enchants and stuff. Kind of overwhelming. That and unpredictability. See, I can predict my tank based on the class that he is playing. Ascension's wild classless. I kind of get I kind of get very paranoid as to what my tank would choose in Ascension. Same goes with my healers and DPS when it comes to tanking, because I would know my healers through and through. But Ascension's unpredictability makes it very, very... Well, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm sure they'll tell you in Ascension, wow. But I've been so coded in retail that nobody says anything. Especially on how they play. So I have to predict. Kind of hard to do when you have to run a bunch of variables. Plus, I wouldn't even know what Mystic Enchants to get for tanking, if it's not provided to me already. Like, if I had to go tanking in the Classic Plus stuff, I would know the class. That's predictable. But Mystic Enchants, I wouldn't know what to use. Ugh. Ugh. You said it was a coven? Cove. Not here, but up here? Because I'm pretty sure this is a wyvern area, and I think it got flooded. Twilight people might drop it. Unless there's a name there. I think that's... Yeah, that's Watch. Pretty sure. C-H. A-C-H. It seems like the warrior they try making up for only being single target. There's more AoE enchants to help. I guess so. I guess. A cleave tank is what I'm used to. AoE tanking, well, if I wanted AoE tank, I would probably do paladin, not warrior. Personally. But I can see the point. I can definitely see the point of making Mystic Enchants for warriors to be a little bit more AoE oriented. So the respawn is fat. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. If it works pretty good, then, you know, I can honestly say, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Because the option that I was going to originally choose was solo Scarlet Monastery over and over and over again to get stacks. Reset, run it again for more stacks. But if there is something easier and faster, I will definitely take that route. I will definitely take that route. Path of least resistance, as they say. Cataclysm really changed this place up. Really, really did. Pretty sure the dwarves are still up there, though. It's not all elemental. I wouldn't assume. I wouldn't assume it's all elemental. Probably down the gully. Quarry. Oh, poor lad. Somebody died. Somebody died there. Instead of doing quests, just jump into the water and swim up to the location. Yeah. Can do that. So be up that way. Long swim. The long swim awaits. Doesn't spell increase swim speed, but no. Just breeze underwater. Just breeze underwater. That's why I like Glyph of Nightmares and Mist of Pandaria. And just walk on the water. As long as you were on a Fell Steed or Dread Steed. It also left this really cool flaming path behind you. Looked pretty cool. Pretty neat. There is a glyph of Unending Breath that I didn't get, which does increase the swim speed by 20%. Yeah, I haven't got the glyph for it. And I don't know how much that glyph is. But I'm clearly not in an area where I can go check. So these guys is what you're talking about. These pillagers. Noted. Very much noted. They don't seem to like dropping too much, so. Yeah, they do drop at least a decent bit. That's fair. Decent bit is fair. It said they respawn pretty fast too, so yeah, there we go. Alright, okay. It's fast, but I was expecting something more instant, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers when it comes to trying to farm silk for freak's sake. Yeah. I'm just so used to having a pet that cleaves. I like a pet that cleaves and does blade storm. But yeah. Probably should. Now I gotta fill this out.
isn't ready yet. Cast that yet. That's still charging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still charging. Charging.
I ain't gonna lie, I will like the greens that will drop from this. More dust in the wind.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
I'll say mana might be an issue. Mana might be the issue.
That spell isn't ready yet. Not enough mana. Charging.
We'll say lag is ever present, for sure. I wonder if that's just my computer acting up. At least I hope it is. Or at least I hope it's a server. Well, I can trust Blizzard to have stable servers, so it's probably just me. Should probably summon something. Probably an imp. Imp would probably be good. Extra health. A bit more tankiness to my system. Is there anything out this way? Yes, there is. Okay. And there is another warlock over here. Great. Great. Stop taking my cloth, LMAO. No. The warlock said stop taking her cloth. Nah. I'm good. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
That spell isn't ready yet. Cast that yet.
Sorry, but that guy's level 85, and, you know, I don't care.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I could, yeah. Honestly, if I was 85 and a warlock like that, using this area, I would have just pulled the entirety of Scarlet Monastery and the cathedral area, the armory area, all the way to the final boss, and just AoE everything down. And loot everything. That's what I would do. I could also just sit here instead. So that warlock is literally going back and forth inside this village, instead of going all the way down. No, there she is. Yep, there she goes. Clearing out everything down there. Absolutely funny. Do. So glad the next expansion that's gonna come out in this is gonna give me the freaking AoE loot. Cause God, this is gonna be so annoying going one by one. Uh-oh, I'm stepping on toes. That sucks. It's almost like that 85 should be doing what I did and actually doing my professions as I'm leveling. I don't care if I'm stepping on toes. What are they gonna do? Report me? Oh, Blizzard, some other guy is starting to farm the same shit as me. I need you to ban them because he's getting annoying. Crimea fucking river. I don't care. He's clearly griefing my farming by doing the same farm as me. All fucking well. It is what it is. Well, I missed one. I mean, it's not annoying. By any stretch of the means. I'm just surprised they have not whispered me yet, because we're on the same faction.
Greetings, traveler. Just keeping an eye. How may I aid you?
That's such a good spell. Soul Harvest, one of the best spells that they ever put in a game. Absolutely good. I have to get that one all riled up. I could. I'll make that a signature, just slash wit. I bet if I do slash wave, she'll probably do slash root. It is quite easy to read people. See, see, he's getting mad. And this is how I know he's getting mad. It's because he's staying in the village because he knows I'm farming in the village. So he's gonna hang in the village, close to the village, just to kill everything to try to get me to go away. I know the plot, I know the ploy. What sucks the most is that it's probably not gonna work. Pretty good haul. I thought about it. But as thing about copyright-free music is that not a big fan of hearing it or listening to it. I like what I like. But most of the songs I find that are copyright-free are a bunch of electronica that I don't really like listening to. I do feel like a true undead now, just being surrounded by a bunch of corpses. Ponder the orb. Pondering the orb. That guy's just lucky I'm not trying to encroach on his stuff, even though he's encroaching on mine. I don't play that game. I got my turf, I'm sticking to it. You can tell he's getting mad. He's trying to slow me down. Man, what self-destructive behavior is this?
Well met.
I like watching high-level main characters like that just get very petty. I find it funny. Comical, even. It's like they cannot behave themselves. Absolutely hilarious. Trying everything in their power to try and slow me down or stop me.
That spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still charging.
Means little to me, buddy. Like, now, see, we're at that seething point where he's probably gonna sit in this village, try to tag everything, kill everything before I can, just to either push me out entirely or push me down the hill where they were. This is the how it works. I've farmed for such a long time, doing professions like this, competing. I know how it works. I know how it's operated. I know the game. I've played it for a long time. See, he wouldn't normally use a death coil or a fell flame like that unless he's trying to secure some form of control. You know, flexing muscles or trying to show that he's got the bigger schlong because he's a higher level than me.
How may I
I just find the pettiness funny. Just petty behavior. I don't know. I've been farming here for 15 minutes. I don't know. I've been farming here for a good bit. Now claiming the summit itself. That's fine. How much cloth do I even have? Better yet, how much can I process? 30. Yeah, that's still not enough.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. Too far away. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Probably actually longer than 15 minutes. Yeah, I know, right? He can. He's not even on a PvP roam. It's not like he's gonna be afraid of getting ganked while farming. I should have went boomer on him and told him that his behavior is unacceptable of a grown person. Just lecture him. Just lecture him. About how naughty he's being. As long as I keep corruption on everything, I should be able to heal. Well, see, Hick, the reason why this individual is here is because she's farming cloth for her own tailoring skill, I'm sure. I'm sure she is farming for the tailoring skill, and not for the fact that on the auction house they're selling one soap for 1 gold, and is clearly not trying to take advantage of that. So as I'm here actually working my professions, they're here to farm gold. That would be my guess. I mean, it's one or two things. It's either she needs to get her Cataclysm tailoring up to max so that they can go into Mists of Pandaria without needing to catch up with that whole catch-up mechanic they have. Or farming for the gold. Which both are very plausible. Like, I'm here to get my freaking silk training done so that I can go into Mage Weave so I don't have to sit here.
I can't carry anymore.
That, it's just guesswork at this point. I mean, it's nice to get a couple Mage Weave cloth here and there, but it's not really what I'm looking for just yet. Well, I mean, yeah, I can. Freaking need both. Like I said, if I was a max level trying to catch up on my tailoring and stuff, I would have just been soloing dungeons. Pulling an entire Scarlet Monastery on either library, graveyard, I think cathedral too. If you just pull all the way to the end boss, being max level with some bits of gear, you can easily tank it and all just burn everything down. And just loot everything. You don't have to sit up here and do this all day. You would have the power to do that. Oh, these silk recipes require so much silk. Maybe I would have enough. I don't know. Oh no, would I even have enough? Ugh. I think I would have enough. But just a little part of me says I need to sit here a little longer. Not only just to piss the other guy off, but for the silk too. Ah, hell. Clean up my bag space a little bit by processing all of it. Oh, this cloth. I'm surprised this village has not respawned yet. That's impressive. They even have enough is the question. I don't think I have enough. That's 10. 200. 200. Does that give me Mage Weave recipes? I can't remember. Off the top of my head.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to respawn now. Little by little. I wonder if they disappeared, because that whole area is still has NPCs. Curious. Are they still here? If I look down off this bridge. Oh, those NPCs are still alive. So are they. Yeah, I think that other guy left. Max level 0. Still leveling 1. Yeah, that guy's gone. That guy probably got fed up and said it's not worth fighting over. Which, fair enough. I would rather sit in a dungeon and do that than this. But obviously, I don't have the level advantage as an 85.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it yet.
Uh, 185. Oh gosh, that is a lot. That is a lot there. $205. Well, I'm 190. Great. That is 80 bolts of silk. Well, I definitely don't have 80 bolts of silk. I definitely don't have that many. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Stuff to get. Ooh, that's a lot of cloth.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Bodies. A lot of bodies. Yeah, a few greens here and there, I guess. And there goes all the clutter being cleaned up. All the clutter being cleaned. How many I got now? 50.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Bonked by the staff.
Cast that yet.
Well, now that I know this is here. Good to know. Good to know. I'll keep this place in mind. Definitely. Definitely keep this place in mind. The only thing about this place that I don't like is that there isn't a vendor. That's the one thing I don't like about this place. There is no vendor.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
No vendor. That's crazy. Crazy is no vendor. Can already see it now. Me getting into another freaking detention block group. I can already see it. If I go in, it'll be another detention group. And they're not even gonna do that dungeon. We're just gonna piss around. I hate this part of the leveling. Just become engineer. Yeah. Just become engineer. I mean, engineering has a bunch of cool stuff. Especially that butler robot. But I would be getting cloth for no reason at that point. Maybe for auction house selling, I suppose. Blah. Yada yada. Yeah, Jeeves. Just ask Jeeves. A vendor and a pet. Well, he wasn't a pet. He wasn't a companion either. Though he does give off that vibe. Would have been handy if he was. Should probably go around and grab all these toys and stuff. Especially archaeology. Yeah, all the archaeology stuff would be nice. Oh, shit. Getting late.
Looking for something special? May the eternal sun shine upon
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Hail.
Yeah, I will. I just gotta do this first. Then I'll head over to Dark Moon Fair. Uh-oh. Stream's gonna lag a bit. Guess OBS doesn't like it. Like me today. Does not like the fact that I'm doing this. Probably this late. Yeah, it is. A lot of my frames just dropped. It is annoying, I ain't gonna lie. I'm hoping it picks it back up. Because sometimes it'll recover, but other times it won't. That's why sometimes shit has to end early, because OBS decides that it doesn't want to work. I even give it the bare minimum.
Ancestors watch over you.
It might not recover, looking at it. I mean, I gotta hop off anyway. It's pretty damn late for me. And I gotta work in the morning, but, you know, 3 hour stream isn't bad. It's not what I desire most. Yeah, Thunderbluff is the stream killer. Nobody ever comes here. That's probably why nobody ever comes here. It cannot handle the bluff.
Looking for something special?
Which is sad. Yeah, I don't think my stream is gonna recover.
Garden breeze.
Which kind of sucks.
Winds guide you.
So,
Ancestors.
I'll just grab these recipes and probably end the stream for the day, since OBS wants to end. And frankly, I don't blame it. I got work tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock my time. So, yeah, I think I'll just end the stream for the day. Just to save my whatever. And with all that jazz. So, thanks for coming to hang out, Hick, and all the other people that decided to show up too. I hope y'all enjoyed me screwing around, farming, and trying to get experience and stuff. And I'll try to stream again tomorrow, and hopefully my OBS won't kill itself in the process, and all that jazz. So till next time, until next stream or whenever, and all that kind of jazz. And until next time, peace out.